characters doing meet and greets. I see Goofy and Chip and Dale right now.
Hi, good morning, everyone. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Hi, Deb. Good to see you. You're sneaking in a 15-minute break. This is a good break. Soak it in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Disney, joy, beauty. Hi, Jersey Mike. Great to see you. Good morning, Christopher. This is Ann live from Disneyland, and Christopher is at home in Seattle on the chat. So you get the Disney Bean team just in different places. Thanks for joining us, Jersey Mike. And thanks, Mike Beachman, for being a mod and writing that nice welcome message in the chat. I know, right? Poor Christopher's back at home, supporting the dream here. He ain't jealous, right? I get to be in this beautiful locale, and back home at Seattle, I think it was set to drizzle today. But here in Anaheim, it's a beautiful day. I think the high was supposed to be about 68. And it's just cool right now. I like it a lot. Feels great. Soak in the ambiance of Disneyland. Hey, Jersey Mike, have you ever been to Disneyland? Or is this the first for you? I have a couple of goals today to share the joy of the Lord and the beauty of Disneyland, and the less noble goals are not to fall down while streaming, not to run into anyone while streaming, not to cuss while streaming, right? That's a good one. And maybe even go on a ride, because I've been a little chicken to do rides while live streaming, but maybe we'll try that today. I'm thinking Pooh Bear. Oh, nice. So you have been to Disneyland. Excellent. And yeah, Christopher, you need to go down and see the Hooligans jam out with Jersey Mike and whatnot. I think I saw that the M80s and the Spasmatics, right, are the same week, like in May, right? That'll be a good week. Will you be there for that, Jersey Mike? Like the M80s are, oh yeah, the M80s are going to be at Disney Springs like on a Wednesday, and then that Saturday the Spasmatics will be, I think, at Boxy or somewhere. Debbie, how's work going today? And I just kind of have it soaking in the atmosphere here. I think that you can probably see Goofy there in front of us. Hopefully y'all are having a goofy Monday. Do our best Goofy impression. Gorsh! And yes, happy birthday, Debbie! Woo woo! Happy birthday, do! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Debbie! Happy birthday to you! Oh, kind of slow at work. All right. Hopefully it picks up so it's not boring. And this is your birthday stream, so thank you for popping in, and God bless. I know you probably have to go back to work soon, but we shall enjoy our time together. Look at that. The horse-drawn carriage stopped right in front of us. And there's a streetcar. Ooh. You know, there's a favorite t-shirt brand that we have that makes Disney-inspired t-shirts. It's called Flying House Threads, like the Flying House from Up. And he was just recently posting, he's like, not to throw shade on Walt Disney World, but Disneyland's my favorite park because Walt walked here. And one of the things he mentioned was the streetcar transportation, like the firehouse transportation. That's the same one that Walt rode in. So that's kind of their claim to fame, right? That Walt actually walked here. It's hard to compare the two parks. Both have ups and downs, and both are super magical. All right, well, let's start on our journey of sharing the beauty of Disneyland and the joy of the Lord and hoping not to fall or cuss. Noble goals for the day. If you guys want to adopt those goals for the day, you know, they are worthwhile. Here we go. I thought we'd start by looking at merch in the Emporium. Let's start our talking and walking journey. Aw, thanks, Jersey Mike. Appreciate the support. I'll take all the support I can get. And yes, Christopher, you're right. Life's like a jump rope, ups and downs. Well, here's one of the things I was noticing when I got here. I got here about 30 minutes ago, flew in this morning, took an Uber, which, by the way, the Uber driver was like a bat out of Hades. But I did get here, and then here is the firehouse. And that's one of Disneyland's claim to fame too, right? Is the firehouse, and we see that lamp on in the window in perpetual honor of Walt Disney. And that was his private apartment up there. Thank you, God, for Walt Disney and inspiration, and thank you, Lord, that you give us endless inspiration. May we all be inspired by you today. Horsey, go bye-bye. That horse just backed up into the gate. All right, let's go look at merch. I love to window shop. I'm not much of a shopper, but I do love to look at all the cute designs. Haunted Mansion mud bag. How much are you? $65. I once upon a time knew all the names of those ghosts. I think one is Phineas and one is Ezra. Now the question is, Jersey Mike, is Rhonda a shopper? And if so, what kind of Disney merch does she like? And by the way, we still have to meet the lovely Rhonda. Rhonda, we're gonna meet you someday. And Christopher and Jersey Mike are gonna show you their air guitar skills, though I'm sure you've seen them. I'm sure Jersey Mike has jammed out on his air guitar for you before. Oh, Up merchandise. She loves Up merchandise. Up is so cute. I love the balloons, the big balloon bouquet from Up. And my dad looks just like Mr. Fredricksen. And my nephew looks just like the little wilderness explorer. I can't remember his name right now. But it always cracked me up. It was like we had Disney characters in our own family.
Oh, I see it.
Hi, friend. How are you? Looking good. Oh, her dad looks like Mr. Fredricksen as well. I guess a lot of dads must look like Mr. Fredricksen. Must be a dad thing. Dad or a grandpa thing. Oh, look at these cute shirts over here. pretty cute shirt there, dressing like Mickey Mouse in your t-shirt. $39.99 is how much it was. Kind of interesting. Trying to show merch. Because, yeah, trying to get close-ups and stuff. Let's look at pins. These are always beautiful. Yeah, I agree. It looks not too crowded in here. Hopefully I'm not running into too many people trying to keep the peace. Now look at these. Oh, Muppets. Kermie and Piggy. Fozzie and Kermie. Waka Waka. Here's Kermie playing his banjo. Rainbow Connection. The rainbow being a reminder of God's faithfulness. Oh, I'm such a sucker for the Muppets. They're so precious. I was in the original Muppet fan club way back when. You sent in, they sent you a button. It was beautiful. My claim to fame. Let's look at some of them over here. Oh, look, up. Let me find Mr. Fredrickson. What? No Fredrickson pin? And here's the cute up house. Adorable. And a few more pins over here.
And the week after that, it was online on Tuesday. So 2 weeks ago online, last week is just visit. So hopefully tomorrow either Tuesday or Mother's Day.
Good old Walt here.
So every Tuesday, tomorrow, I don't know Mother's Day.
I have to work on focusing. Those looked a little blurry. We'll get better as we go. There's that t-shirt I like. That t-shirt is made for the wildfire relief. I always want to buy this one. It's pretty cool. Black's my color. And I love that it has Mickey on it. It looks tough. I could look tough in it. $30, and then it goes to benefiting the American Red Cross California Wildfire Relief. Always tempted to buy that. Oh, we found the crowded part of the store. Guys, I honestly feel a little goofy walking around with a gimbal and all this, so I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, just try not to run into anyone, all that good stuff. Oh, look at the plushie wall. I love it. Deb, all these plushies send you a hug for your birthday. Minnie, Daisy, more daisies, Goofy, Donald. Bart, Bart. Happy birthday, Deb. I realized that wasn't a Donald voice. Joy, right here. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Look at Pluto. Cute Eeyore. Pooh Bear, in case Craig watches. Pooh Bear. Adorable. Yikes, he's really cute. I kind of want to buy him. His big fluffy feet. I've wanted the Bigfoot figments at home. Abu, Simba, so cute. Good heavens, these are way too cute. Tempting. That is one thing that I would buy is plushies. Because then they become like my friends, and then I can say I have a lot of friends if I have a lot of plushies. Pegasus. Pooh, Debbie, Pooh, Piggy Pooh. $34.99. Just the Easter mini. Hopefully you guys all had a good Easter. Oh, I see some candy over here. The lollipop display always intrigues me. Of course, you never finish any of those lollipops, but they're always so bright and colorful. Doesn't every kid want one of those? I know I did when I was a kid. Oh, look at this adorable playset. Mickey's house, Donald's house. Would you rather live in Mickey's house or Donald's house? Donald's got a boat. Oh, Christopher, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say Donald's house because it's a boat. Mickey's house is pretty cute though. It's got a Mickey-shaped door. Can peep on all the neighbors like the grumpy old guy in the neighborhood, right? From your front door. All right, so here the Emporium has an exit like Magic Kingdom goes into Casey's Corner, but here we're exiting into, is this the Carnation Cafe? I think that's what it is. And I think Carnation Cafe is closed for refurbishment, but let's find a safe place here on the sidewalk by a lamppost out of the way where we can just soak in some ambiance. Oh, I knew you would want the houseboat. Have a good day at work, Deb. Happy birthday. Let's just soak up some Main Street ambiance.
All the rides are
Jersey Mike, if you're still here, do you guys have any plans of visiting Disneyland anytime soon? I know it's the 70th anniversary of Disneyland this year, and they're going to do some special things, and they're bringing the Paint the Night Parade back and all that stuff. You guys plan on visiting anytime soon? Disneyland's so precious because it used to be our home park, Christopher and mine home park, and we were so familiar with this one, and then we started going to Walt Disney World more. We love them both. I grew up going to them both, so. And once upon a time I was very familiar with both parks. Now I'm more familiar with Walt Disney World than Disneyland, but I'm learning. It's all coming back to me. Ah, it's been a long time. Okay, would love to, but no plans. Got it. Have any other fun plans of travel, Jersey Mike, or is Florida keeping you busy enough so you guys can officially be Florida Mike and Florida Rhonda? I think I heard on a live stream that maybe, are you doing it permanently soon? And yeah, Christopher, the weather here, it is overcast, but it's warm enough and cool enough that I'm just in a t-shirt and it feels good. Like I have my jacket with me, but I thought I better not wear my jacket for the live stream. I'll get too hot. So just a t-shirt. And then, you know, I got a few goosebumps, but it feels better than being overly hot. Over here we have the fruit stand where they sell the infamous Disneyland pickle. I always wondered who buys a pickle. Who buys a pickle on vacation as a treat? But now I see the point. It's low cost, it's healthy for you, probably rehydrates you a little bit. So I can't say I've ever actually sprung for the full-size pickle as a Disneyland snack, but I understand it. One thing they do have, Christopher, you'll remember this, down the street on the left at the hot dog place. They have pickle lemonade. Do you remember trying that? I actually really liked it, and I kind of find myself craving it at times. It was like lemony with like a little pickle kick. If Debbie was here, she would think that's so gross. So there's where we just came from, the train station, which I'm thinking of riding the train today, but we'll see. I think I kind of want to ride Pooh Bear today. It's a ride I really, really love, and at Disney World, it's always kind of a long line, but here I'm thinking we might be able to get on it in 15 minutes or less. The weather today was forecast to be a high of 68. And so you guys, on the flight down here, the pilot was so great. He was super informative, but not in a boring way. So he pointed out all the different areas that we were going over. And it only took 2 hours and 5 minutes to fly down here from Seattle. That's beautiful. It usually takes longer on the way home, though. Bubbles. And also, the pilot, as part of his closing spiel, he said, "And I hope God blesses you with joy and peace today on your continued travels." So I just thought that was super beautiful. I felt blessed. I feel like he was definitely a fellow believer, and it's always a blessing when you can connect with another believer in life, and then just be like a beautiful blessing. He wished us joy and peace, and that's what I would wish for all of you guys as well. And being that we're in Disneyland, it's probably the perfect place to make wishes. There's the DPC Dad. Oh, is that Craig? Hi, Craig. How are you? We miss you guys. We miss you guys more. We definitely miss you guys more. We got a test, who misses more, and it was scientific, and we won. We miss you guys more than you miss us. We love you guys. Here we are at Disneyland. Craig! Happy Monday, Craig! You missed the blessing at the beginning, right? So here we go. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, right? Even though it's End Time Mondays. For those of you who are wondering what that is, we have a little inside joke that on Mondays we like to remind ourselves that, hey, the end times are coming. Get yourself ready. Of course, I mean, they really are coming, but we kind of say it tongue in cheek. And then right here in the distance is the cinema, which actually here is still a cinema. So they still show the black and white old Mickey cartoons on the cinema, and there's one rogue outlet there that I found last time. It's hard to find an outlet in Disneyland to charge in, but there's one outlet there at the cinema. At 7:30 a.m. usually you like to remind yourself that the end times are coming. Did you see Cruella de Vil on that fire engine that just went by? Oh my gosh! Cruella's on the fire engine. That's the fire engine I was referring to earlier, that it may just be that original one that Walt got his picture in. And that's Disneyland's claim to fame. They're the original. Walt walked here. All right. It's so nice just to stand here and not have to, walk and concentrate on not falling. But let's journey on. We can do this. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. There's the ice cream parlor called Gibson Girl. And then the candy shop is right here as well. So let's go look at candy to make everyone hungry on Monday. Oh, it smells good. Smells like the general smell of sweet. Oh, the ice cream shop's not even open yet. All right, let's find some candy to daydream about eating. Oh, that's a plush. I don't want to eat a plush. Shortbreads. There you go. Shortbread is an appropriate snack for End Time Mondays. It's very sophisticated. You could have your tea and biscuit and discuss end times with Ruth. I always think about buying this coffee. I've never bought any. Have you guys? Like this brand, not this particular flavor. This flavor is Morning Roast. I usually like a flavor. Oh, like French vanilla. It says one 12-ounce bag of coffee is $13.49. Whoa. It's kind of high. All right. Oh, what's over here? Oh, here's the Bananas Foster milk chocolate. Maybe I'll buy that today and try it. Do a review on it. Although these bars do tend to be a little bit old and stale, but Bananas Foster, you might like that, Christopher. I could eat half of it for you and let you know. Let's look at the bakery case. Oh, and the folks making candy. Caramel apples with lots of nuts. Mom would like that. And here's the bakery case. That's the churro toffee. That's the churro toffee. It's quite delicious. I know that one is specific here to Disneyland because we all know Disneyland churros are better than Disney World's, like by far. Disneyland has so many different flavors of churros. We were just reading there's like a tiramisu one coming out, and they just had a creme brulee one out. That's funny because if Disney World had a churro toffee, probably nobody would buy it because it'd be like, Disney World churros are not the best, but at Disneyland, churros are everything. Waiting for Fantasmic with a hot churro. Love it. All right. Go hang out at the hub for a minute, say hi to Walt and Mickey. So far, so good. Walking, talking, no cussing, all that good stuff. Boom. Like a boss. And I do hope everyone's having a nice Monday. I'm sure many of you folks are hard at work. Hopefully, there's the joy of the Lord in your hearts to just encourage you through this day. It's a nice shot here. Oh, thank you. I see that. Pinocchio is a 15-minute wait. Excellent. Thank you. Look at the fresh popcorn right there that they're popping. I wonder if it's as good as the best one, Magic Kingdom, right, Craig? To the right of the castle, right? That's what you said the best one was. Disney World has made me a popcorn monster. I love their popcorn, and I just eat it like a monster. Now, if I have other humans around me, then I'll eat it delicately, one bite, one kernel at a time. But man, no eyes on me, and I'm just shoving that popcorn in. So we can see the castle, and there's some performers at the castle. Maybe we'll go see them, but just wanted to show you an ambiance shot. That beautiful tree in bloom, and off to the right, Tomorrowland. I know, we don't judge. Or at least if we do, we don't tell each other about it. Come on. That's the secret. Or even better is when you just tell them, like, I'm secretly judging you. That's, you know, just say it right out, that kind of thing, and then it's all aired out. We'll head over to the front of the castle with the folks are performing. Yeah, we do, don't we? So again, with all the beautiful flowers, Craig, last time I was saying Disneyland's like a little mini Epcot flower and garden festival. Oh my gosh, Corilla's on the fire engine again. Hide your puppies. That's crazy. I know, Christopher, I was thinking about the singing too. Sounded a little different. We'll go see. We'll go investigate who's singing. A little musical interlude for your Monday morning.
I'm the little, I'm the lie, I'm the little, I'm the lie, I'm the little, I'm the lie, I'm the little, I'm the lie. I was a private way and I was just a lad. We got the game, you know, just thinking totally out of bed. But then one day I learned the word and say you ain't your nose. The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes. I'm the little, I'm the lie, I'm the little, I'm the lie, I'm the little, I'm the lie, I'm the little, I'm the lie. I traveled all around the world and everywhere I went. I'd use this word and I would say, there goes the clever jet. The Dukes and Maharajas best time of day with me. I'd say these special word and then they'd get me out the day. I'm the little, I'm the lie. You know, some folks like to say this word backwards. Backwards. All right, let's give it a go. No, not like that. Oh, don't just sound the expulistic Francie Kelly. Rufus. Guess I'm going a bit too far again on that. Interlude.
How'd you guys like that singing? I gotta be honest, if I was at home, that might have been a time when I turned the volume down, but you never know. Maybe I would have been in the mood to hear that singing, but they were having fun. There are certain things on live streams you like to listen to and certain things you don't. All right. Oh, there's storybook time. Maybe we'll watch this for a little bit. thought it was starting. It's not starting yet. Here at Disneyland, this is where they used to have dance lessons. I forget what it was called, what kind of dance. But people would dress up in their dapper outfits, and they would come here for dance lessons and dance the night away. What kind of dancing was it? Swing dancing, that's what it was. Okay, it's looking kind of dark, so I'll move on. But that stage has changed over the years. Yeah, people would dress in their swing dance outfits. And they would teach you swing. They tried to teach me swing dancing once. There's a picture of Mary and I, Christopher, you might remember that. We tried. Oh, look at Wanted Flynn Rider. They never get his nose right, but even more important than Flynn Rider is one of my favorite Disney characters, Clopan. Good old Clopan from Hunchback of Notre Dame. How do you guys feel about that movie? It's definitely one of my favorite movies. It's so deep. When I first saw it, I thought it was a little bit dark for Disney, but then I just embraced the darkness. No. Then I thought, well, it has good lessons. Who is the monster and who is the man? The one who seems, you know, like Frollo, the villain in the movie. He seems like he's all, you know, upright and righteous, but he's really the evil one. And then Quasimodo, he tries to make out to be a monster, but we all know Quasi's the hero. Nice area, nice little pathway. I see a long line over there for something. Wonder what that long line is for. Okay, Christopher, you said Pinocchio was 15 minutes, but I think I'm gonna head down to Pooh Bear because I have been hankering to ride that ride. Oh my gosh, right, Craig? Is Minnie still in the kitchen? You're gonna get us busted. We were watching I think we were watching a vlog yesterday with Minnie on it, and we made that joke too. Oh my gosh. Jersey Mike, if you're still watching, we'll have to tell you that sometime. The conversation we had with Mickey at the Garden Grill about Minnie being in the kitchen where she belongs, but don't quote us on that. That's hearsay, that's hearsay. But it was so funny. Mickey played it off like a boss. He wasn't gonna touch that comment at all. Okay, so I'll stop right here a little bit, show you guys where they do Fantasmic. So here they do Fantasmic right on this island. Yeah, it's a pretty funny story, Jersey Mike. Oh my gosh. Mickey just started walking away like, oh, shaking his head. Couldn't believe what the men in our party were saying. Probably to this day, Mickey's like, what the what? When you were here, Mike, did you guys see Fantasmic? Or was it, you said it was quite a while ago. How long ago was it? This is where they do Fantasmic. This side over here is where the dragon used to come out. That's where the dragon came out, and then a couple years ago, I remember the dragon caught on fire, and then we've seen it since then, and they didn't have a dragon. They just had dragon projection. So I'm not sure now if they have a dragon again. Maybe for the 70th anniversary, they'll bring back the dragon. But over there, that pirate ship, that's part of Fantasmic too, and that is such an awesome part of Fantasmic when the pirate ship goes by and they blast the cannon. Oh, I know, Christopher. So at Hollywood Studios, obviously they have the bleachers for Fantasmic, but here, guys, these are your seats for Fantasmic. And I'm pointing at the ground. Yep, you just sit your booty all along where those strollers are. And it's cobblestone over there, at least it used to be. And so I'm pretty sure Christopher has cobblestone imprints on his butt of just sitting there for hours and hours, because you have to get there hours ahead of time to hold a spot. And that's when a churro comes in handy and other assorted Disney snacks. But yeah, it's kind of nice. I mean, besides your, butt being sore, it kind of creates a community of people that are all just kind of sitting there and waiting and talking about their favorite Disney memories, or yelling at each other for infringing on their space, whatever. Either way. And look at this, what's coming around. That looks so beautiful, and I'm so sad Magic Kingdom is losing their riverboat. Are we all in agreement that Magic Kingdom should not lose their riverboat? That water there provides such a peaceful atmosphere. It's one of my favorite places for views, for just taking a few deep breaths, because the rest of the park is so busy, right? So I like to just sit by the water at Magic Kingdom, but they need to keep their riverboat. Look how beautiful that is. That's the riverboat that at the end of Fantasmic that all the characters come out on. Yes, I agree, right, Jersey Mike? Ay. I'm sure you have the pull and the clout to do something about it, right? You're Florida Mike after all. You can do something. You and Craig put your heads together and boom. I'm sure Disney would listen, right? But yeah, this riverboat is the one they use for Fantasmic at the end, where all the characters come out. And it's kind of funny in contrast to the one at Hollywood Studios, because the one at Hollywood Studios was obviously made specifically for Fantasmic, and it looks so small and dinky compared to this. The first time I saw that Hollywood Studios one, I actually laughed out loud, because I'm like, oh, it's like a little stick boat. But I love it, don't get me wrong, but seeing this one is so grand. Yesterday we were watching someone's live stream, and it was Dapper Day at Magic Kingdom, and all the people in their Dapper outfits filled the riverboat, and they got a picture on it, and the whole crowd was cheering as they all went by. It looked really, really beautiful with everybody in their nice outfits. Oh yeah, awesome, Jersey Bike, great. I didn't know that you could do that. That's true power. Have them decrease annual prices or annual pass prices. Please have them do that while you're at it. Have Disneyland do it too. Disneyland Magic Key is not as great of a value as Walt Disney World annual pass. And you may have heard the jokes about the Magic Key. Like, oh, I have a Magic Key, and yes, I got a reservation for one park day like 82 days from now. It's a little harder to get a reservation on the Magic Key system. So like I was saying earlier, there are strengths and weaknesses to both parks. But it's so beautiful just to be at the parks. Aren't we all just glad to be at the parks and enjoy this beautiful inspiration? Christopher and I are people watchers, so that's why I love just to stop for long periods of time on the live stream and just take in the ambiance, even more so than the rides. We just love to people watch, soak up the atmosphere, eat all the food. We still got to try the onion rings at prime time, your 50s Primetime Cafe. We hear from a very reliable source they're the best on property. And then right behind me is the Riverbell Terrace. We got Fantasmic dining package there once, and we ate breakfast, and this breakfast was epic. Like, the sandwich was like a triple stack. It was huge. And then it's like a 3-course breakfast. I've never heard of a 3-course breakfast. You get an appetizer, a main, and then a dessert for breakfast. And the food there was just epic. Oh my gosh. No universal pun intended. That source is never wrong. Never. Except that one time.
Attention out there on the Frontier 9600 trail all the way out to the Orleans Square. Your grand keeper of the Martin Queen is now accepting passengers and cargo.
Okay, let's make our way to Pooh Bear. So in Magic Kingdom, Pooh Bear is obviously in Fantasyland. But here at Disneyland, Pooh Bear is down in Critter Country, or whatever they call it now. Not entirely sure what they changed the name to since Tiana's open. Pretty crowded around these parts. So right now what I am smelling is gumbo. It smells amazing. I'm smelling New Orleans spices. It's making me think of gumbo, jambalaya. It is amazing how good it smells. It's because of the restaurant right over there, Tiana's Palace. But it smells so strong and delicious. What's everyone having for lunch? Anyone having gumbo or jambalaya? Or, you know, maybe you weren't planning on it, but you are now. I know what Greg and Ruth are having. Quinoa, the lunch of champions. Nothing beats a bowl of quinoa for lunch. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pooh's only 10 minutes? Yay, yay, yay. Perfect. I was hoping for that. The wait times are so much lighter here at Disneyland. I can smell churros right now. Now I smell cinnamon churros. It smells amazing, and this is the place where they have the famous warm chocolate chip cookies. Maybe I'll get those later. All right, we will head to Pooh Bear, and then maybe on the way back we'll enjoy the ambiance of Tiana's Bayou adventure. Oh, this is called Bayou Country now. I see the sign. Used to be called Critter Country, but now Bayou Country. It's not too hard to remember. Down on the bayou. So evidently, since the Pooh Bear ride is in Bayou Country, Pooh Bear lives in the bayou. 100 Acre Woods is in the bayou. You're welcome. Now you know. It's the Hungry Bear restaurant. It's a good place to eat. All sorts of hearty things. Nice one, Christopher. I don't know what you're talking about, Christopher. Okay, so this is going to be Anne's first adventure of streaming a ride. Hopefully she does not fall, drop anything, or get yelled at by anyone. She will do her best. We are here at the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So now I will learn what live streamers do when they are in line for rides. Oh, there. Find ambiance and put the camera on that. Right above us is the Disneyland Railroad. So here at Disneyland, this ride is where Country Bear Jamboree used to be. So Pooh Bear replaced Mr. Toad at Magic Kingdom, but Pooh Bear replaced Country Bear Jamboree here. Now, somewhere in this ride, if you look back at the right time, you find the 3 wall plaques from Country Bear Jamboree, the moose and all that. I forget what their names are, Max and Buff and the other animal. Somewhere still in this ride. But that's next level live stream. And this time I'm just trying to keep the camera close to me, not fall, not drop anything, not have anyone yell at me. Hashtag goals. Thanks everyone for being here.
Howdy folks, and welcome to the main event.
Figured we
Step all the way forward in line, standing side by side, take up all the available space in front of you. And a friendly reminder, all food and drinks must be finished a little bit before boarding our vehicle.
Little
Also,
duckies.
children under the age of 7 must be accompanied by an adult, either in the row beside them or they're
Okay guys, those little baby ducklings are adding a challenge to my day. They're running right under my feet. Okay, there were little baby ducklings walking right down by our feet in line. Gotta watch where I'm going. There's a good view. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Okay. So, regather yourself in. There's no baby ducklings underfoot right now. Repeat after me. I will not step on a baby duckling today. I will not step on a baby duckling today. It's kind of awkward in line when you have a camera. Guess you guys get to see a lot of the beautiful foliage, some of my favorite plants. I'll point them out for you. That one. That one. Oh, thank you for laughing at me, Christopher. I appreciate it. Please keep laughing. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Actually, it's so much fun to make yourself laugh. Okay, some more green foliage. Oh, now I can show you Tiana's Bayou Adventure. There we go. That was so crazy with the ducklings. It'd be a horrible news story. Oh, thank you for the entertainment, Christopher. Why doesn't Pooh wear any shoes? Hold on, give me a minute to guess. Anybody else guess? Why doesn't Pooh wear any shoes? I would think because he doesn't want to step in any poo, right? But that, I don't know. He is barefoot. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. That's a good one. So I guess another joke would be, why doesn't Tigger wear any shoes? Because he doesn't want to step on Pooh. Why does Pooh wear no shoes? Because he's got bare feet. I'm checking my feet to make sure no baby ducklings are at it. Look at those
Y
carrots.
cuide a los pequeñitos. Chao por ahora.
Craig, you need any carrots for your quinoa? I know where I can find some big ones. I love the bright colors of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the barn on it. Super cute.
It's me, Tigger, and being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And grown-ups, please watch your adorable children.
Craig and Mike, if you guys are still there, what concerts are you guys going to go see soon at Epcot? This past weekend, we went to a show with two tribute bands, a Kiss tribute band and a Def Leppard tribute band, both of whom which we love. We've seen these tribute bands before and they're so good. And we had so much fun. Excellent music scene up here in Seattle. It's awesome. When's We the is it We the King coming to Epcot soon? Is that what it is? The worship band? You guys going to see that? Taylor Dane looked great. I saw your pictures of that, Jersey Mike. Surprised it was so crowded though. I didn't know so many people love Taylor Dane still.
And being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay in your seats with your hands, arms,
Okay, we're getting
feet,
to
and
that
legs
fateful
inside.
moment
And grown-up time.
where can she climb into a honeypot
Take your hand. Ta-ta for now.
with a gimbal and not fall or drop anything. You guys cheer me on. Send all the good vibes and prayers my way. If you see me walk, you know walking is a challenge enough for me. Walking and talking and holding a gimbal, boy. Okay, here we go. Hi, I have one. Thank you. Want me to go in back so I'm not in your way? Okay. Our honeypot is fast approaching. Send me all the good Pooh vibes, guys. We're gonna hold the gimbal nice and close to me and nice and low so it's not in anyone's way. Thank you for those Pooh vibes, Christopher. I appreciate it. I was hoping for the Pooh Bear kind. Oh, hi there. Welcome from Maine. We're about to enjoy Pooh Bear. Sit back and relax and enjoy. Oh.
One blustery day in a honey acre wood, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
Look, Mama, look! I'm more tightly, Roo!
to see them all the so be ready, because they come to give the ship size. Honeypot is what you're coming. You'll find that they love it. Once they guzzle up the thing you prize.
What a wonderful dream.
Wake up, Pooh. Wake up. Wake up, Pooh.
Pooh boy, it's your birthday.
It's time for your party, Pooh. Hooray! Happy birthday. Happy
These are all for you, Pooh Bear.
Look at all Pooh's presents.
If you don't like my present, I'll take it back.
Kids just love giving presents.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah. All right, guys, let's find a quiet spot, a thoughtful spot to sit and relax and gain our thoughts on how that first live stream of a ride went. And yes, welcome. Is it Troy from Maine? Welcome, and thanks so much for subscribing. So we're Christopher and Ann, and this is me, Ann, at Disneyland today, and Christopher's in the chat. We are a couple that, we are a Jesus-loving Disney couple that love to share the magic. We've been going to Disney parks for decades now, and but are just trying our hand at live streaming. I have the good blessing that I get to come to Disneyland quite a bit, so I thought I'd share the magic with you all. And thanks so much for being here. That was my first official live stream of a ride, so sorry guys if I didn't move the camera around much. I was just really focused on trying not to like impede on anyone's experience. I will definitely get better at that. I think asking for back row will be a strategy of mine. Oh, thank you, Jersey Mike. I'm glad it was great. Good, thank you. And I didn't take my backpack off when I got in the Honeypot, so I was like stuck in one position, like jammed in with the bar coming down and the backpack and the gimbal. So did my best. I think we can only get better from here. There's the ride we were just on, the Honeypot. Oh, I see your joke, Christopher. What's the first thing Pooh says when he gets home? Honey, I'm home. And he's not even talking to a person or another bear. He's actually talking to his honey. He loves honey so much. All right. Well, I see a store here that has some goodies. We'll go look at that, and then we'll soak in some Tiana's Bayou adventure. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope you're having a blessed and a beautiful Monday. Oh, the ambiance in this store is adorable. Look what's on the ceiling. I'm glad it was your day, Craig. Yay. End Times Monday just got better. These Pooh Bear airs remind me of a certain picture I have of Christopher and Craig at Epcot wearing a certain Pooh Bear hat. I'm keeping those pictures for blackmail, certain levels of blackmail. Guys, I'm still really bitter to step on a baby duckling. That relief you feel when you don't step on a baby duckling. It's a good feeling. Oh, so Pooh Bear's store turns into the Tiana's Critter Country store. Look at the ambiance on the ceiling here. Such a cute store. I love this. This might become one of my favorite stores from Pooh Bear to Tiana. So cute. Some more pins. Let's see what pin catches our fancy. There's Corella. We saw her earlier. And then we'll go over here. I gotta say hi to Lewis. Look at all these Lewises. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. I feel like I should apologize to Lewis for the time I ate alligator. But he's a crocodile, right? I've never eaten crocodile. Just alligator. Twice I ate it. But I don't want to eat it anymore. It tastes like chicken, but it was too chewy. That's cute. Disneyland tumbler. Green. Green like Tinkerbell, or green like Lewis. Or green like Tiana's beautiful dress.
We gotta think.
You didn't eat breakfast at the hotel, did you?
I ate a little bit. I just had a bowl of cereal. I only ate a little bit. Oh, you look so
All right, heading out of the Bayou store. Let's go find a spot to watch the logs coming down from the ride. Hi, Mary. Come to Disneyland sometime. Now, Troy from Maine, are you a lifelong Disney fan, or are you a newer Disney fan? Do you have a favorite Disney park? Tell us about what your Disney experience is. And how are things over in Maine today? Mary, are you home from Florida today?
Unless it's real not.
Here's the other Tiana store. Let's go in here. Ray's Berets. Oh, Mary's in Hollywood Studios right now? Nice. This is a very small store, but whoa, look how cute it is.
I used to have one of those.
Okay, that store was adorable. I've never been in that one. Is that how the one at Magic Kingdom looks? All cute with like fireflies and lights on the ceiling? That's really cute in there. But I was saying, Mary, yeah, we're covering both coasts of Disney today then, huh? You're in Hollywood Studios. I'm here at Disneyland. For those of you that don't know, that is Mary, my sister. Don't ask me what her nickname is. She teases me because, or I tease her because she has a Disney World annual pass, but she's always asking Christopher and I a million questions about where's this at Disney and what's this at Disney and how's this at Disney and how do I get a reservation and stuff. So she likes to think she's the expert, but we all know that Christopher and I are the experts. Find a little place to watch a few logs fall. I was looking at old pictures on the way down here on the plane, and there was a funny Splash Mountain picture, one of Lynn, my sister Lynn. Don't you love all the Splash Mountain pictures through the years, guys, where just all the absurd faces and poses and all of that? Oh, they look like they're having fun. They put their arms up. One more log, one more log. Capture that feeling of being at the top of the mountain. That moment when you just look out and you see the whole park and it's beautiful and that exhilaration hits. I love that moment. Oh, nice. She had a good scream on her. That was fun. Christopher, thanks. I saw those updates on the rides. I think what I'm going to do is walk over to Toontown and get on the train and maybe do a full circle loop, because Disneyland's railroad is a little bit different than Magic Kingdom. It's got a little bit more to look at. So we'll enjoy the walk over to Toontown, which is super adorable, and then we will get on the train. And then that in and of itself will be a feat. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh, fun. When you all go into the parks next, Jersey Mike, are you still in Florida right now? I think probably you are, right? Because you just saw Taylor Dane. And then Craig, when are you and Ruth heading out to the parks next? Christopher, when are you headed to the park next? Troy from Maine, are you heading to the parks anytime soon? Ah, there's that yummy churro smell again. Oh, you know what? The train is here right now. I wonder if I can get on it. Maybe we'll do that. I don't think we'll make it, but wouldn't hurt to get on it right here. Nice and close. Oh yeah, it looks pretty full. I think we'll wait for the train here. This looks nice. And then it's less daunting to try to navigate through the crowd. Happy birthday! I feel like we're probably gonna miss this train. I'm not even trying hard to get it. Oh yeah, the line's already closed, but I'll get in line here and see if there's interesting things to do until the next train arrives. There's the beignet and julep bar right there. They serve a good mint julep there. I think I'll stand here until the next train arrives. So wait a second, Epcot after work? Oh, nice. You're going to Epcot after work. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, yeah. Is there a band that you're going to see there tonight? Oh, you're good, Christopher. Yes, that is Haunted Mansion, but I don't really have a good view of it. But there's the line for Haunted Mansion. Yeah, Haunted Mansion is like that building right behind. Thank you. I still feel a bit like a silly goose holding this camera, so it's nice to find just a corner to hide in and show the ambiance. But there goes the train. Bye, train. Oh, 98 degrees. Nice. That'll be a good one. You getting there early, or someone holding seats for you, or just get whatever you get? That'll be cool. Okay, so over here, this way, there's a little train office there, and usually there's a telegraph being received, and they're punching out the telegram. And does anybody know what they're punching out? What they're saying on that? I know that trivia. They're punching out the Disneyland opening day speech. But I actually don't hear it going right now, but usually it's like click, 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 all that good, you know, very official clicking. And it's usually the Disneyland opening day speech. And that is so funny, Christopher. No air guitars for 98 degrees, you're right. Oh, that's what we're smelling. It's like hopefully we won't have to wait too long for the next train, and hopefully Mom and Da will enjoy this stream. Mom and Da, you guys have your favorite memories of Disneyland? I know it's a little bit different weather in Puyallup today, but here at Disneyland, it's very nice. It's still pretty overcast. But it's pretty warm, not cold anymore. I'm just gonna enjoy the ambiance here and not talk much, guys.
That's the timing of the day. That would be no those are free.
Happy birthday. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, thanks for asking, Christopher. I was kind of zoning out, just waiting for the train, hoping it comes soon. Yeah, the flight down here was really good. It was only 2 hours and 5 minutes, and it was super smooth, and I just put my headphones on. I listened to Blue October and looked through old pictures and old screenshots. You know, I was cracking myself up because I have like 1,000 screenshots in my phone. And they're all like motivational things that I see on obviously like Facebook or Instagram or something. And I loved reading through them. So I recommend everyone, make yourself a screenshot, affirmation file, or things that make you happy to look at. And gosh, that made the time go by, because obviously on a plane you don't always get good Wi-Fi. So the screenshots were entertaining enough to read. And I had funny ones and motivational ones and Bible verses and all of that. So yeah, the flight, woke up. When we wake up? The alarm was at 3:30 this morning, and the flight was at 6:30. And then we'll fly back tonight, or I'll fly back tonight. Thank you so much for picking me up for the airport. hats off to all the live streamers we watch though, because they do juggle a lot, like walking, talking, paying attention to where they're going and what's going on in the park and stuff. So it's super interesting, and also like just standing in line like this feels super awkward to me. So next time I'll make better choices and maybe not get in a long line like this, but it's all right. Live and learn, right? And that's funny that the station's not even tapping out the Disney World opening day speech. At least if it was tapping it out, then you guys could all decipher it, right? I'm sure you have time for that on a Monday. But I will say, oh yeah, you're right, that's what it is. I'm super excited to sit down on the train and have a drink of water. So thirsty. Yeah, we'll ride the train around once, and probably end it after the train ride. But like I was saying, there's a few more interesting things to look at on the Disneyland Railroad than the Magic Kingdom Railroad. They have like the original dinosaur diorama from the World's Fair, Grand Canyon diorama from the World's Fair, that kind of thing. From this station, we'll first go to we'll go to the Toontown station. And then from there, shortly after that, is the dinosaurs and the Grand Canyon diorama. But we'll ride it and see. And thank you for sharing that, Christopher, to all who come to this happy place. Welcome. That is beautiful. I enjoy Walt's inspiration. And I love reading all the opening day dedications and plaques from all the different parks. The one for Epcot, Jersey Mike. Have you read the opening day plaque at Epcot? It's in the front before you go through the, before you scan your ticket in. And it's a really nice speech they gave on the opening day of Epcot, and said, you know, this place is all about friendship and whatnot. And I'm sure we can all speak from experience that Epcot is a place of friendship. You do meet a lot of great people at Epcot. I think that's probably where we all met too, so it's always nice to see what their original inspiration behind the parks was. Yeah, check it out sometime. I mean, it is really nice to see, and like I said, it's before you scan yourself in. And while you're at it, you can go find Craig and Ruth's picture on the wall that's out there, right? Aren't you guys on that, Craig and Ruth, or is it you, Craig and Rachel? The nice wall that's there with all the pictures of the amazing Epcot guests. Look at, there's some sort of band going out. They just crossed the railroad tracks. Very unsafe, gentlemen. That's cool. They must be going to play in New Orleans Square. Well, it's officially the slowest train at Disneyland. Oh wow, you're on that too, Jersey Mike? Nice. You should post a picture of your picture on it. That'd be cool. Back in '99, your oldest son is a baby on that? Wow. I bet it's a precious memory though. Christopher and I were there when they offered that, but I'm like, I'm not going to pay that money for that. But now that I see all the pictures on it, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to have a little piece of you at Epcot, or at least a little picture of you. But I will say we do have a brick out in the front of Disneyland that has our name and the date of our wedding, because we got married here at the Disneyland Resort. So Christopher, being the romantic guy that he is, for one of our anniversaries, bought a brick. And they guaranteed that it would be there for 10 years, but it's been there for like over 20 years, hasn't it, Christopher? I always love to check when I get here to make sure our brick is still there. So that's our little piece of us here. It's in between the entrances of Disneyland and California Adventure. This train must have got derailed. Oh, it's so awkward. So awkward trying to stand here being unobtrusive. Can you guys hear the band in the background? This train ain't coming. That's what it feels like. I guess they must only have one running, but maybe they only have one. You know, maybe I'm just used to the Magic Kingdom Railroad, where they sometimes run more than one. Maybe here at Disneyland they only have one. I gotta brush up on my Disneyland facts. Oh my goodness. Miracles happen, friends. The train is coming. All right, we'll take a quick trip around Disneyland and then probably call it a day. And God bless you guys for being here.
Whatever you do, thank you.
Oh wow, Walt Disney World News said the parking lot was maxed out today at Disneyland? Wow, that's interesting to me. I don't know. I guess when we take the railroad, we'll see if it's busy. That's interesting. They said the parking lot was maxed out. You know, like I was saying last time, Disneyland crowds are a little bit different than Magic Kingdom crowds. So even when it's busy here, it doesn't feel as busy as Magic Kingdom, but I will tell you, there's a long line for the train. Huh, anyway. Just happy the train came. Let's find an obscure spot in the back. Way over here.
Probably going to take you about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. That's good. On the kid time, 4 days. Probably going to be a best Say again. Go back. Let's go back and pick up the stroller and then we'll go back to the Just make sure the child's in the middle.
All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for helping us out, getting as many folks loaded as we can. And just stay seated. We'll be moving ahead as soon as we can. All right, everybody, we are indeed ready to move forward. Just want to remind you, keep your head, hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Watch your children. Everybody stay seated. If you have children, make sure the way from train openings are on an adult's lap. Our next stop will be Toontown, which is also a gateway for all your favorite Fantasyland attractions.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the Bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the train Princess Tiana is throwing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. When it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right, everybody, we're steaming into Toontown Station, also your gateway for all your Fantasyland attractions. Please stay seated until we are going to complete stop at the station. Thank you.
This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another country. The ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown. cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Once again, stay seated. We come to a complete stop at our station. And that is that.
Okay, let's go. My goal is to give everything on that wheel. To do that, I need your help. Each one of us ready. Just make sure you hold that when you get through that. Look, anything in the first three cars. 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 The second one will go back to the main station. We're going to get the story out. You just stay there. You're right. Oh, we have to see how fast it's going to take to get out there. Well, no, because when they load people up like this, they use their voice. Man, you know you that's okay. How many you got, Jay? 5? Yeah. 9. Okay, 2. Come on up. Anybody else got like 2? Yeah, come on in. Well, maybe you'll need a nice throw and all that. Come on in. All right. Sit up there, Jay's got it. All right, folks, we did our best. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was an awesome job getting everybody loaded up, but now it's time to go. So keep your head, hands, arms, feet, legs inside the vehicle at all times. Watch your children. Everybody stay seated. Also, make sure your children are away from the train openings or on adults' lap. Okay, here we go. Our next stop is Tomorrowland. I'm pretty sure we're going to get there today.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
Sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And Off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
That's from you writing yourself.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
All right, folks, you're steaming in Tomorrowland Station. Please stay seated till we come to a complete stop at the station. Thank you.
Have a good day. All right, everybody, we are indeed ready to roll. Thanks again for another superlative load-up job. Just want to remind you to keep your head, hands, arms, feet, legs inside the vehicle at all times. Watch children. Everybody stay seated. Please make sure that you are have your children away from the openings. Well, we are going to Main Street, but we're going to take a little diversion about 2 billion years in the past. Feel free to take all the pictures you want, all the video, but please, no flash photography or video lighting.
Small drops through a bright star cloud spirit. It's all this, all the
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Returning to our own time at Main Street Station.
All right, everyone, please stay seated to come to a complete stop at the station. Also, I want to remind you, if I have wheelchairs or strollers, keep them folded. There are no ramps here, just stairs.
I'd actually like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. Last call.
Go up the stairs.
All right, guys, thanks for bearing with me on the railroad. It was tight quarters, and yeah, wow, a little bit snug there, so I kept quiet. I probably will need to get a front row seat next time so that there's a better view of everything we see. But we'll show this cute band performance with some Disney characters, and then we'll wrap it up. Thanks, guys, for being with me here today. God bless. The Lord bless you, keep you, make His face shine upon you, and grant you peace. We'll close with watching a little of this Disneyland band performance. Enjoy. God bless. Thank you.